I was hearing some feedback from family about, the accusations being made against me. I feel like I've been gaslit by some of the family members.
I think there's a natural jealousy and dislike that they have had toward Robin.
I know what I wanted. I wanted this family. I wanted too much for my sister wives.
I've been here at the B&B for maybe 5 months now. I have a project, ladies. This is a full circle moment.
Sure is.
I have this street sign looking thing that I had given my mom with all the names of her children and their spouse. And it has mine and Cody's name on it, and it was mileage to my home in Flagstaff.
You want the pleasure of...
I really don't care.
I'm happy to get rid of it.
Are you?
Yeah, screw that. Literally.
Literally.
Well, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Well, this one won't come
For a
off
really
now.
long time. Lisa and Amber are dear, dear friends of mine. Lisa used to babysit me starting from the time I was like 2 years old. And then Amber is her daughter, so I have known Amber since she was a baby.
I was told one time divorce is like a death. So you have to mourn and you go through the grieving process.
Yeah. Basically, mine was just a super long divorce process because we
Yeah.
did that legal divorce.
Right.
And it was probably within 6 months that he wasn't staying with me
Things
anymore.
shifted. Yeah. It was an easy out for him.
I remember after the legal divorce thinking, oh, he's nice. Okay, this was the thing that I needed to do. He was really kind and he was present in our relationship for, a month or so. And then you just can't keep up a facade for too long.
I never felt like that legal divorce did anything to us. Mary volunteered it, but for some reason, it still had an emotional impact on her because shortly after was when she went through the catfish experience.
So when Robin first came into the family, she started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband so he could marry the second wife legally and legally adopt the kids. And I remember thinking, yeah, that's a plant. Like she was putting that in there because she would have loved that to happen. I don't think Mary felt like it was planted. I think Mary felt like it was her own idea.
So the idea that I planted an idea in Mary's head is an absolute lie. I never said it. I don't even know anyone who divorced their first wife so that the second wife could adopt kids. I've never even heard of that before.
Honestly, I didn't feel like emotionally supported during all of that.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like I should be
Why should you not be emotionally supported through that?
because it's not really a divorce.
Today's the first day I'm going to see my wedding dress. My first wedding dress when I married Cody was made by my mom. I still remember vividly looking through a pattern book and finding the pattern, and then it was ready, and I went and I picked it up, and that's what I wore. I never even tried it on or anything like that.
So this is Aspen, Isabel, and myself, and then Mom's getting her dress on.
You guys ready?
Yes.
How ready?
Ready enough. Preferably not nude.
Oh my.
It's beautiful. I'm already in love with it. Hands down, this is a huge success. Gosh, it just feels so incredible.
Oh gosh, this is stunning.
Yes. My daughters are, well, they're my best friends. They are. And their support is everything to me. Yes, I feel beautiful and glamorous and sexy.
Do you feel like a bride?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I definitely.
Have you ever felt like a bride before?
Not like this.
Plural marriages usually tend to be, I'll say, lacking in pageantry. Leadership was always afraid of the law getting involved. Janelle's was basically in secrecy. Christine, my dad, didn't think it was a big enough deal to show up for it. I really hope that Christine has just a big, fabulous wedding.
So the girls are looking for a church, and we were able to get this meeting with the church just to have the girls sort of talk to these pastors and to kind of find out what they're all about.
Welcome. We're so glad you guys are here. We love meeting anybody who's interested in our community. And do you guys have questions about our community, or what's your story?
We grew up in a fundamentalist Mormon community and went to church there. And after moving, we stopped going to church and doing it regularly.
Because we didn't have a community church to go to.
Yeah.
The state of Utah was threatening prosecution because of our beliefs, because we were a plural family.
What has your experience been like with religion? Has it been positive, negative, both?
I actually had a really positive experience in our church. At this point, it's kind of a non-issue because I don't live anywhere near what my church is. And a basic belief of our church was plural marriage, and that is no longer something my husband wants to do, and we are just, I don't know. If I had a guarantee that it would be something that would be beneficial and we would have a positive, successful experience, I would be interested in living plural marriage again.
Is there anything you hope for from the church experience?
It's something that I'm also looking for as well, but you know, it's something that I need to work out with my husband, and we have 2 younger children as well. I'm feeling weird about even considering going to church somewhere else because my church and my beliefs were such a big part of who I am. My beliefs really shaped my path, like where I was going, who I was willing to date.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
So great to meet you.
I feel like this piece of me just got ripped away, and now I'm just not quite sure what to do with what's left.
Welcome to Christine and David's wedding shower.
We are having a bridal shower for Christine. I came into town because I wouldn't miss any of the festivities for sure.
So we have some games. I'm gonna give it over to Isabel, and she's gonna tell you guys about them.
The games are who knows the couple best. We're going to have the couple do the answer sheet, and so whatever their answers are, whoever gets the closest, they win.
So I gave out cards to all of the guests that had a list of questions on them about the bride and groom, and they just had to guess the question correctly.
Okay, perfect.
It's David.
David, baby! No, honey, we have to leave this area. You come.
I'm not doing anything.
He is
He
looking
keeps
over.
cheating.
We need to leave.
He's cheating.
You two have
You know
to
what,
do
though?
this together.
It runs in the family.
David and I had a questionnaire we had to answer together.
Would they rather stay in or have a night out?
And whoever guesses the most answers that we are writing down, they win.
I'm not trying to cheat, but I'm gonna just tell you their favorite thing about each other, that he puts your luggage on the luggage rack in the hotel room. Yes, yes. I don't know, David, has she told you?
No.
That used to be a thing that Christine and I complained about. Yes, no idea. We'd go, and Cody would open up his luggage and put it on the rack, and then I was like, well, I guess I'll put mine over here in the corner. No, it was always on the floor.
So when I used to go somewhere with Cody, he would always set his suitcase up, usually on the luggage rack, and then I just had to leave mine on the floor.
Cody takes the rack, and he uses the rack for himself. And the first time he did it with me was our honeymoon. He took out the rack and he put a suitcase on it, and I'm like, well, that's bizarre. I thought that he would have given me the luggage rack, but I just had to put my luggage on the floor. But then he did it again and again, and I'm like, oh, this is just his thing. He's just gonna take the luggage rack. But then Janelle, one of the times she mentioned it to me, and she's like, we're talking years down the road. She goes, why is it that he always just uses the luggage rack and I don't? I'm like, right, that's crazy. So the first time I went out with David, we went overnight and we went to a hotel. He pulled out the luggage rack and he put my suitcase on it. And I'm like, well then. So I actually took a picture of it and I sent it to Janelle immediately.
I called her when we were on our trip, and I'm like, guess what David just did? No, big deal, isn't it? Yeah, he's a gentleman.
I didn't imagine that Christine would find somebody that worked for her as much as he does. Like, I just didn't think it was possible.
How long have they been together? 10 months! 10 months! Where did he propose? Wow!
This was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. You know, all of our kids getting together and throwing this party for us and having so much support and so much love. This is all we want, to be surrounded by family all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for our wedding.
Hey,